Welcome to Whiskey's a Journey. My name is Peter Fasciano, and you guys are watching my channel segment called Sip It or Skip It. This is where I have all of my whiskeys randomized on my phone. I'm going to spin the wheel. Whatever it selects, I'm going to pull it off the shelf and do a quick review, and then let you guys know if I'm going to keep sipping on the bottle and replace it when it's gone, or I'm going to keep sipping on it until the bottle's gone and skip it and move on to something else. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel and see what we're doing today. All right, we've got sample number 11. This is going to be interesting. So Josh and Aaron from Stuff and Whiskey, we exchanged samples, and I threw all of their samples into my Sip It and Skip It wheel. So this is going to be pretty interesting. First of all, I haven't tasted anything that they sent me. And then second of all, I have no idea what they are. So I'm going to be tasting this thing completely blind. Wish me luck. All right, sample number 11, I have it covered up. He's got everything printed on the front of this on what it actually is. So Josh and Aaron, thank you very much for these samples. Very interested to see what these are. So I'm going to go ahead and set this thing over there. It could be rye, it could be a bourbon. I don't think it's anything else other than those two. All right, this is going to be interesting. My immediate reaction is it's a rye. I get a little bit of sweet pine notes coming through. Doesn't smell like it's going to be extremely high proof at all. Maybe on that second one, it is a little bit. Get a little tingling in the nose. I'm actually scared to death to do this. This is the first time I've actually ever tasted anything completely blind. All right, so the ABV, I'm going to change it. Seems to be a little bit high, above 100, maybe 110. I am getting rye vibes out of here. I get pine, a little bit of menthol, maybe a little bit of nuttiness, and there is a fruit note in here. It would have to be a lighter fruit, somewhere around a peach. A peach? No. No, it's just a sweet fruit. Maybe a small touch of vanilla. Looking at the glass without actually taking a sip, it looks pretty thick, pretty syrupy. All right, I'm saying it's a rye. Let's go ahead and get it on the palate. Ooh, 110, 115. Holy crap, that is good. All of the notes that are on the nose are coming through on the palate. This is sweet. I've got some oak. There's some vanilla. I'm guessing, I'm sticking with it, it's a rye spice. The pine note is coming through. A little bit of menthol. The ABV is sticking with me right about here. I'm not getting a bunch of ABV in the mouth, but it's definitely warming in the neck and a little and the chest. I like the fruit sweetness that's in here. I'm trying to figure out if it is peach or an apple. Let's go and go for that second sip. Yeah, whatever this is, it's really good, like really good. Yeah, it's fruity sweet. The fruit that I'm getting in here is sweet. I don't think it's an apple. I want to say a little bit more towards the lighter fruits. Peaches, apricots, nectarines, somewhere around that area. Maybe the stone fruit, but not dark stone fruit. There is a depth to this that's really, really good. Let's go ahead and get another sip and let's concentrate on the finish. Sweet and spicy. The mouthfeel is amazing. It's pretty thick. The ABV is definitely warming in my chest, but I don't get a whole lot of ethanol in the mouth. This is delicious. Whatever it is, for me, this would be a sip. Not knowing what it is, not knowing the price point, and I guess if you guys are not familiar with Stuff and Whiskey, they have no idea what they're drinking, and they usually give it 2 thumbs up, a just okay, or a thumbs down. And staying true to their channel, let me go ahead and go through that. So based on what I'm getting, I am going to give this a thumbs up. And it's price dependent. I don't necessarily know if he actually wrote the prices down or not, but I'm going to have to take a look at this. But the overall experience is a pleasant one. And if I know Josh and Aaron, they're not going to send me something that they don't feel is really good. So I'm going to go thumbs up on this, possibly even 2 thumbs up. There's a lot going on. The fruity sweetness is there. It's not dominant. There's a little bit of spice, but again, not dominant. This is a very well-balanced, overall, very good sipper. So if the price is right, and I might have to do a little bit of research, but if the price is right, I might be going 2 thumbs up, but as of right now, it is definitely a thumbs up. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what it is, and then, again, do a little bit of research, see if there is a price available, and then I'll let you know. All right. So I have no idea what this is. I'm going to show you guys this, but obviously by looking at the thumbnail, you might already know. But here's what the label says. And I do have a recorder, but I can't see it. So let's go ahead and take a look. So this is Found North Batch 105, 73% 21-year corn, 27% 8-year wheat. And it's 58.1% ABV. So none of that I got on the nose. I didn't get a corn whiskey or those wheat vibes. Either way, this is really good. And this is the very, very first time I ever got anything or tasted anything from Found North. So stick with me. I'm going to do a really quick check and see what the price is. I didn't find batch 5, but batch 6 says it's about $129. This is absolutely fantastic. $129, Found North, batch 105. I'm going to stick with thumbs up. But man, that blows me away. 21-year-old corn whiskey and 27% 8-year wheat. Let me go ahead and get back into this and see if, now that I know what it is, see if I can pick up on any of the wheat. No, but it is really sweet, and I'm guessing maybe that sweetness is the corn. I've never had corn whiskey before, so I'm not exactly sure what level of sweetness corn will actually have. But now that I've gone back into this again, it's very sweet. And typically with me, the wheated bourbons would give me a little bit of a bakery note, and I'm not getting any of that in there. So maybe the 73% 21-year corn is dominating the wheat. So whatever the case may be, this was a very interesting experiment. Josh and Aaron over at Stuff and Whiskey. If you guys are not following them, and I don't know why you would not be, if you're following me, you should be following them as well. I'll leave a link to their channel in the description below just in case. And again, Josh and Aaron, thank you so very much. I have the rest of your samples ready to go. So as we spin the wheel, you guys will be popping up. And if your other samples are as good as this one, I can't wait to dive into them. So that's all I got for you guys today. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, share, comment down below, do all those things that YouTubers ask you to do. If you're not subscribed to this channel and you like this information, do me a favor and subscribe. If you know somebody that's in the whiskey world that might get enjoyment out of this, go ahead and share this video with them. And I guess with all that being said, I'm going to pour a little bit more of this. I'm going to enjoy my journey with this, dissect it a little bit more, and call it good. So we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.